My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Aethermancer. We'll head into the Aether Spring in the second area. Oh, by the way, what's this build? This build is everything that relates regeneration and poison. Viral healing, whenever allies heal for 50 or more in the same turn. Trigger poison on all enemies, triggers once per round. Synchronous healing, when you reach 5 ether of the same element, heal all allies 2x4. Toxic tides, whenever this monster receives or applies a heal, apply poison to the enemy with the lowest amount of poison. Regenerated Brine, for every 3 consumed regeneration stacks, apply power to the enemy ally with the lowest amount of power, and also double regeneration stacks on application because of long lived. Wholesome, at the start of the fight, apply 1 regeneration, 2 regeneration actually. To Self, whenever regeneration applies on this monster, apply regeneration to each other ally, 2 regeneration, and trigger regeneration on them. Whatever I can do to get regeneration triggering more commonly on Dialer, we need to do. And then finally, we have Tristan here, our damage dealer. On crit, applies poison. This monster gets 4% crit chance for each poison stack in a fight. Toxic cycle, whenever allies apply 5 or more poison in the same turn, apply regeneration to each ally. And regenerating water. On water action from any ally, apply regeneration to the ally with the lowest amount of regeneration. Now, all of this stacks together to give us a ridiculous amount of regeneration on our characters, which then gives them a lot of healing, gives the enemy a lot of poison. In boss fights, though, we can also use Explosive as Hail to add 2 additional regeneration to Tristan, and then crit the enemy for every single regeneration stack that we have. Which by that point, should be a lot. We have a lot of free actions that can trigger that water actions give regeneration to the lowest ally. Ooh. I use wind significantly more than fire. No, I use fire more significantly. Sorry, all the way around. Fire ether, please. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely the lurker's nest up there. Never seen a more lurkerful nest. Yeah, I guess we focus on Sharoof. Sharoof's certainly the damage dealer of that party. I mean, I can get the stagger immediately if I use the explosive tail. That said, I don't desperately need to stagger this unit on turn 1. Oh, this is fun. I'm gonna just generate... Oh, no crit, damn. I'm just gonna generate additional ether this turn, so that at the start of the next turn, I heal a stupid amount. From synchronous healing, if I get a fire and an earth, we will heal all of our party. Oh, we just got the earth. But there goes the big heal, which gave a bunch of poison to the enemies, and then more poison. And then more healing. Oh, and then we also got 5 on fire as well at the end of that. Grand. I'll start by triggering poison on all allies, because... On all monsters, rather, because I get 2 additional regen from it. Good Sharoof, you may stay staggered. Explosive as Hail already is just begging to let me delete an enemy with it. More regeneration stacks. I'm gonna delete this Domovoid before it can give any more corruption to my top... Wow. My top line target. I think I might need to turn the screen shake off a little bit if I can here. Although, hold up. Let's also take a second. For every 3 consumed regeneration stacks, not triggered regeneration stacks, which means that the explosive exhale consuming 10 regeneration stacks gives 3 power to the lowest powered party member. Sick. I think I knew that a couple episodes ago and I forgot it since. So much damage. And then, after I use it, it leaves Tristan rather, with the lowest amount of regeneration in the party, which means everyone else's triggers apply regeneration to the ally with the lowest amount of regeneration. Works out pretty well for us there. Throw a little more healing out there. Perfect. See, Tutsel's all the way back up at 13 additional regeneration stacks now. Yes, I suppose I will just delete the enemy. Unfortunately, though, I have also taken a decent amount of corruption damage in this fight, so we did well, but currently Attrition is really our main enemy. Daily hits a level. Oh my god. Crystallize, that'll be it. That'll be it. That's how we save our allies. Natural Cure has heal target ally for 3/7. Cleanse 4 debuffs from them. Also cleanse 4 corruption from a target ally on first huge combat. Obviously, really good. Vampiric Seed, 3/2 water earth damage against the target enemy, heal all allies for 2/5. Also really good. Crystallize, apply 3 regeneration to all allies. It says 2, it means 3. Then shield for 2 for each regeneration stack on them. That is exactly the defense that I need. In fact, I can even use Dialer to just be like, Regeneration Bloom, give everyone 2 regeneration. Crystallize, give everyone 3 regeneration. Now they have 5 regeneration. Shield them for 10. That can be my first turn, as long as I have 2 earth, 1 water, and 1 wind. Which is not a very tough ask.
I've thought of a new question for you. Who created Thursday? The monster deities or Soul?
It's never, I mean, apparently Soul made Thursday, but, like, there's debate about it, right? I'm gonna say I don't know.
You know both versions, right? One that depicts Soul to be Thursday's creator, and one that lists the monster deities instead. Which one is true?
I don't know. We Aethermancers have no exact knowledge on this.
I know what you're doing, and appreciate it. Even though we both know that's not true, it's important to keep the monster deity's tale going for the sake of all monsterkin. All Aethermancers know that Sol created Thursday, including you. Well done. Here's your reward.
Oh, great. So the correct answer was to lie to you on that one. Got it. Oh, thank you for the corruption cleanse. There's 3 from all allies for us. There's nowhere to jump from, so book first. Book it to the book. I want to throw Restore and see if I can get the right resources for Regenerate Crystallize. That's it, right? Yeah, that's the right resources. Regeneration on all allies. And then... $14 shield for everyone. Pretty good. And then in order to increase our utility next turn, we'll attack to get some additional ember. Energy. Ether. Look, every game calls it something different. I'm bound to forget it from time to time. That's a lot of actions the enemies. Explosive exhale, already ready to delete an enemy. I mean, if I'm gonna do that, I should definitely delete the one that's about to do 2 aggressive actions on the bottom line right there. I'm gonna trigger poison on all monsters. A little bit more regeneration on the field. Then I'm gonna heal Mandragora. Yes. Then more regeneration for everyone. I'm just so glad not to be gaining corruption anymore. I'm gonna shield everyone for maximum amounts, which is half of their HP. And then... ridiculously overkill that Shambler, giving a huge amount of power to now Mandragora. Yes, brace yourself well. You are not prepared for what comes. It's so much wild ether. Start with the explosive attack to take out the book on the top line before I get too much additional regeneration. Happily crystallize for all the defense I could possibly need. Yeah, so you can retaliate brace. I literally do not care. Anything that triggers on poison application, on healing application, on regeneration application, any of these kinds of things, any of the auras that I could be about to get from the next level will be absolutely ridiculous. Hell yeah. I want to see what Luna's next level up hits as well. That's fun. Hang on. Vampiric Bite. 1/3 water damage against target enemy. If the action kills an enemy, heal self for 10 and increase this action's damage by 2 for the rest of the run. I don't think I'm going to be really good at saving kills for that. I think that's probably like, I could take that, and then if I take that, I have to focus the rest of the run around trying to kill every enemy with it, and then eventually it will be ridiculously good. I could also just not. I took Snow Charm. Lance, convert the first hit of each attack into wild damage. I mean, that's just gonna... First hit of each attack into wild damage. And wild damage +2 converts the first ether generated by this monster into wild ether. That's probably gotta be Tristan, I think. Luna, you also don't want that scepter right now, and Tristan, that defense +1 is pretty good for you. But Tristan is always attacking, whereas Luna is often not. Hey, it's shiny. Yeah, Snow Charm will be good. There's sometimes that I need it. I'm gonna double up on basic attacks here. Oh. I mean, I guess I should probably Explosive Exhale if it's gonna kill something on turn 1. You can hardly get a more efficient action than killing something on turn 1. That thing is stunned forever. Well, we can immediately do it again at the start of the next turn. And completing the action gave me 4 more regeneration again. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's about as good as it gets, frankly. Now, I do wonder if there's a way to make this much faster, but admittedly, I literally can just, like, skip over this turn. And then Explosive Exhale at the start of the next and win. Perfect. So Dialer's about to pick up another move. What do I most want on you? Can I even think of something? Not really. Ooh, Tristan. Smog, apply 2 poison to all monsters. I'll admit, a free action on you that applies poison to all creatures is pretty good. Immediately triggers Toxic Cycle, so there's that. 2x5 Water Fire against target enemy, 15% additional crit chance on top of your base 25, so it's already 40 before poison's counted. Plus 15% crit chance and critical hits purge 1 enemy ether. Grants each hit. Okay, so I think the +1 hit from Tristan does mean that we'd be hitting 3 times with this explosive burst, which does mean that it could purge up to 3 enemy ether if it's critting constantly. I don't think stacking a large amount of poison on a single enemy via Envenom is actually the path that we want to go. I think if we have a single enemy, we are very good at applying poison to it by healing instead. I'm going to take Explosive Burst. For situations where I'm going to want to... Ooh. Evasion 15 and another Evasion +10. Yeah, that goes on Luna. Yeah, for situations where, like, I'm not going to be able to take out the enemy, like, boss fights, typically. And I need to purge to prevent something from going really wrong, it'll be useful there. How much money do I have? 44? Yeah, I'll take an early merchant. It's a portrait of the star spawn in here. Did it hang it up itself? I mean, granted, I should probably take the opportunity to get all the money I can before I go to the merchant. Oh, I've literally never seen this guy before. I thought we were out of new monsters for me to see. Who are you? Who are you? Like a cephalopod goat of some situation? Dark Elder. Feed the Void as your base trait. Gain aging whenever another allied minion dies. Okay. It's good to see some minion interaction because I kind of wrote off the minions a little bit. Generates Wild Ether and applies X Terror to the enemy with the lowest amount of terror, where X is the amount of age on this mob. Oh, okay, yeah, you become ridiculous later in the fight. You even have the ability to sacrifice a minion. Oh, you don't have a base attack, do you? Oh, no, wait, you do have a base attack. Yeah, it's all good. Sacrifices the minion attached to the targeted ally with the lowest essence. Shields all allies for 2x3. Heals all allies for 2x5. And then Earth Lance, summon a minion, or 2x9 water damage against all enemies. Heal all allies with age. Cool. Cool. Well, we definitely need to stagger the top line, huh? And if I can do that, then I don't really need to worry about the shielding this turn from Crystallize. I can get away without doing it. Yoink. Earthfire creature. Oh man, getting the shifted version of you is gonna be wild. I didn't even know you existed until... How many episodes in the series are we? I think we're just under 30 episodes in the series at the moment. I'm gonna let that Sharuk get a basic attack out, get some additional energy. Make the rest of the fight a lot easier for me. How dare you crit me, Sharuk? I'm going to give regeneration to all allies first. Try and put Tutzel in a position to be able to delete Sharuf. With regeneration on the board, I think we probably still need to hit Crystallize first. God, it's so wild. Yeah, the reason to trigger poison on all monsters is because it's a water action, so it gives 2 regeneration to Tutzel, which helps load up the next cannon. Yeah, you can do your mudslide. And it's some decent damage. I'm probably going to lose some health on Tutzel. Yep. It was pretty scary.
Now die.
You are spooked to me, and now it is time to pay with your life. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We'll hit Crystallize again. I'm going to be leaving Dark Ether up. Dark Elder, rather. Dark Energy, Dark Ember. Dark Mana. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This thing's gonna shred Starspawn like no one's business. I'm probably even gonna let the Starspawn try and Starbeam, and I'm not gonna care. Ridiculous. First aid. Whenever regeneration is applied to an ally, heal them for 4. Yes. Yes. We apply 2 stacks of regeneration at the same time. That is going to be a ridiculous amount of healing. In fact, I think that will trigger poison on all enemies at the start of each turn. So poison just does double damage to enemies, basically. Elemental challenge. Luna, you may take it. Hopefully you do it soon. Great, because I don't want you to get that much corruption. Healing +1. It's fine. Ooh, I think maybe I should take Cosmic Healing now. So, Ascension, for every 100 healing of your allies, apply 2 power to each ally. Pretty good, but it only triggers once per combat, and I'm already getting that power. Cosmic Healing, for every 50 healing of your allies, generate 1 Wild Ether. I have so much overlapping healing triggers, so many, sorry, overlapping healing triggers at this point that I really think that that's going to pay for itself very easily. Alright, let's see exactly how much healing we get before the first turn starts. So we get 12 healing before the first turn starts, then I'm going to apply regeneration to all allies once. And now we're up to 44. Hit him with a sweet little Crystallize. And that actually got us 2 Wild Energy. It gave us enough regen that we hit not the 50 mark, but the 100 mark, so got 2 Wild Energy out of it. I will absolutely explosively exhale to the enemy who's doing the most. If I could get something that's like when you gain power, heal, things could get very stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna Viral Bloom here. Because then it also applies more regen. Which applies more healing. So yeah, start of this turn. Okay, yeah, that gives us a Wild Energy and also triggers the enemy's poison. Much regen as I can give to him, buddy. And again. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that screen shake off now. I meant to turn it off at the time, but unfortunately something else happened immediately, and so I started thinking about the second thing rather than the first thing. Check. Good lord. That's a pretty good turn start right there. I'm not gonna fiddle around with this one too much longer. Wherever it's possible, I'm just gonna explosively exhale and move on. Which does mean, unfortunately, at the moment, I'm kind of limited to only slaying one enemy a turn, but also it does mean I can choose to slay a single enemy each turn. So this is pretty good, actually. Black Pimento, love those. Ooh, 2 skill rerolls out of the Soul Gate as well. Love that too. I'm definitely going to take Rod of Command, reactivates a target monster. Staff, 75% chance for an additional hit. On hit, 15% chance to apply poison. That would be pretty good. If it weren't for how, like, our hit already kills the enemy. So I don't really think that, like, it's that much better than Lance for me right now. Blade, Earth Generator +1, Water Damage +1, Crit Damage +2. I mean, admittedly, that should probably replace it, yeah. Alright, Tristan, you can have this. You generate now 3 Earth with a basic attack. It's pretty good. Hourglass of Undoing. Heal all of your monsters 5 and cleanse 5 corruption from. I'm taking that as well. I definitely need some proactive corruption removal. Also, we've got a Soul Lantern in a second to give 5 additional max HP to a character. Should probably be to Tristan. Make it a little less likely you just get exploded. Not impossible, just a little less likely. I mean, yeah, why would I ever let that book play the game? I love it when they split their attacks. Pretty much guarantees no corruption for my characters there. Oh, Mineralize could not have come at a better time. So much wild energy. Ugh. We'll start this turn with the Explosive Exhale. Then sure, I'll just stack resources while we wait for the next ability to delete the enemy. I could definitely see wanting to actually get Explosive Exhale on Nyx as well. Literally just to have a second unit who's capable of doing it. Huge. Oh, it's such a good cascade. Giant Crystallize was clearly way too much because burn damage doesn't cause corruption as far as I'm aware, so I could have just gone straight for the Explosive Tail. I really think that's going to delete bosses very effectively. I've seen it delete bosses very effectively, but this might be the most, like, wild regen application scaling that I have ever had. This is all pretty wild. So Toxic Assault on every 3 crits applies 2 poison, then trigger poison. So that means Explosive Exhale would trigger the poison on the enemy like 5 times a lot of the time. It's pretty wild. Toxic Earth, though. Aura on Earth action from any ally. And notes, Viral Bloom, Earth action, Restore, and not, don't really care about that. But it's Regeneration and Crystallize, both Earth actions. So that's 2 poison on turn 1 to all enemies just from Toxic Earth. Which then sets up your crits even better. I think I have to take Toxic Earth first. Toxic Assault is really good, but currently I'm very good at blowing up enemies. I don't need that. I'm not great at doing AoE to enemies. Scepter. End of turn. Apply 1 temporary power and heal self for 3. Heal self for 3 actually is really relevant here. And Luna could possibly take this. At start of combat, apply 1 force to self. I'll have to admit, that's not especially relevant to me. The heal self is, though. Tristan may have 5 more health. Oh, I've got 3 additional money left over. I wonder if that's enough to buy a Monster Soul and whether or not I should. It is. And with 5 Monster Souls in my inventory, I don't need to buy one, though. Oh boy. You'd think it'd be Lily, because by this point I usually have something bad that I'd like to... Well, I guess Luna, you could reroll Snow Charm, possibly hit Explosive Exhale. Maybe. I don't even know if that's a thing that you could possibly hit. And none of these want to be changed. They're all absolutely ridiculous. 2 experience as well, possible in the Witch Zone if I really wanted it. No, I'm gonna reroll Luna's Snow Charm. I shouldn't have taken Snow Charm in that instance. There's got to be something better than it. Oh, alternatively, I'll hold just in case I can use it for more impact later. Yeah. Gotta make sure I remember to do it after this fight. I could very easily get to the end of this fight and then go, wow, I did it, and then walk away. Immediately forgetting what I said right before the start of the fight. You don't want me to use fire moves this turn? Fine. Have it your way. Decent amount of poison. Explosive Exhale is ready to do a lot of damage already. I'm not gonna make it. I will trigger poison at all monsters though. Grab some additional regen effect out of that. This basic attack generating 3 earth by itself is pretty sick. So we'll probably generate our 5th earth at the start of the next turn, which then means we'll also immediately trigger a big heal. Huge impact right there. Wind damage against the enemy is certainly our hardest thing to do. We'll go in with full shields. So this crit chance is 25, 40, and 4 per stack on the... Okay, yeah, we're 100% crit chance with this explosive burst right now. Hits and crits 3 times, applies 3 poison. Sorry, 2 poison? 3 poison? Didn't really see the additional application there if it did it. I can stack a half of the enemy with this hit? Like, it's not bad. It's just that earth is going to be really difficult for us to finish. Love search for giant AoE. Icy Assault as you try and delete Nyx. Some of the best start of turn resolutions there. It's so good. Explosive Exhale currently takes out half of your remaining health bar. You know what? I'm gonna hit you with the Explosive Exhale. Yeah, because I don't think the Explosive Exhale damage was accounting for the fact that I'm gonna be critting with every single hit there. Courtesy of the amount of poison the enemy has. It certainly seemed like it wasn't. And then I'll just push you over. Just topple you. Oh, I should have used the Hourglass of Corruption removal. I think Luna will be fine after the monster meal in the next area, though. Luna. Oh. Cleansing Rain. Heal all allies for 2x4. Cleanse 4 debuffs from all allies. And cleanse 2 corruption from all allies on the first use each combat. There's a lot of value in that. There's also Toxic Sprawl, though. 2x5 Water Earth against target enemy. Apply X poison to target enemy. 1 for each regeneration stack consumed by allies this combat, which is a lot pretty quickly. Cleansing Rain, though, is a really good way to cleanse debuffs from many allies. It's honestly definitely better than your Snow Charm right now. Nature's Cure, just a directed version of that. 4 corruption from a single target, as well as 4 debuffs from a single target. It's the 4 debuffs from all allies that most interests me here on Luna. I have some debuff cleanse at the moment, but not as much as I would like. Toxic Sprawl, though. It gives us the ability to follow up with a lot more poison damage. It would regularly apply like 20 poison to the enemy. But do I need it? Do I need survivability or damage? Luna being capable of doing some damage is really appealing to me. I'm gonna give you Toxic Sprawl. And I'll replace the Snow Charm. Volcanic Unity. Heal all allies for 3/8. Allies gain Retaliate. Heal self as 8 and generate a random ether. Hell yeah. Windfall. Heal allies 2/7. Additionally heals each ally without full health for another 1/7. I'm taking Volcanic Unity. That slaps. Nourish is not your best way of applying regeneration to allies. And currently we're really bad at doing wind damage if we don't have Shriek. So I think I've got to remove the Nourish here. Oh, 2 additional skill rerolls. Hell yes. God, what do I want to reroll? Honestly, nothing. I simply can't think of a single thing that I want to reroll at this point. I'm taking 2 EXP for a random monster. Thank you, Lily. Tristan levels up. Energizing Strike. 4/2 Fire Wind against target enemy. Apply 3 regeneration, so clear debuffs. You don't need that. Smog. Honestly, you having a free action. Also, it's an earth action, so it applies a poison to all enemies and all allies. Like, how? There's no way I would use Toxic Slash, because if I want to do earth damage to the enemy, I just do my basic attack. So yeah, I can replace that with Smog, or I can take the +5 max health. But I gotta admit, Tristan, you are terrifyingly low on HP. 53 compared to your allies at the moment. You could get up to meet them on 58 with a single +5. It's just beyond Toxic Cycle, which triggers basically at the very start of the fight. Start of each turn, sorry. I don't have that many things that care about me individually applying stacks of poison to an enemy. That said, our final aura could. Oh, no. Oh, that's a good Shane. I wish I could take it. That's a blank Memento as well. I've only got 2 here. I'm going to take it just in case I see, like, Minakawa and Shifted Minakawa or something like that. Scepter, water damage +1, power chance 20%. It's not bad, but it's not good. I'll take 2 experience instead of that. Happily. Spread reasonably across the party. 25 max, 25 corruption cleanse from all allies, and then +5 max health. And that'll set us up for the start of the next episode. Until then, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Aethermancer. Top left is a series playlist for all my content of the game, past, present, future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out about the thank you. And a special thanks this episode to Zoe. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.